Ayo, it's your girl, and we're gonna be checking out a game called Grow, Song of the Evertree. A game developed by Prideful Sloth and published by 505 Games. I don't know much about this game, so I guess we'll be learning it together. So, here we go. Another time, long forgotten to history. Our people were explorers, sailing the cosmos, following the song in their hearts. Their journey led them to the song source, the source of all life, Myora. Emanating from the boughs of the Evertree, it was there beneath the tree's branches they made their home. Here they thrived, living peacefully in the shade of the Evertree, their every need met through the Song of Myora. They learned to shape the song and called this art alchemy. They became artisans, architects, and champions of industry, and their humble village grew into a grand city. Though the people flourished, all was not well with the Evertree. Darkness had coiled around its heart, and discord wove its way into the Song of Myora. On the dawn of the last day, the song shattered, and the great city fell silent. And in that silence, something new took a root. The withering. Ever hungry, all-consuming. It overwhelmed the Evertree and destroyed their once great city. Homeless and heartbroken, their connection to the song severed. The people fled to the far reaches of the cosmos. But all is not lost, even in the darkest of times. One lone voice, one young Everheart alchemist remained, determined to push back the withering, to restore the Song of Myora, and live in harmony with the Evertree once more. The world seed is almost ready. Book, I say it's time we wake the prince. Can't we let them sleep in just a little longer, Coppertop? The poor dear is exhausted. They've been working non-stop for days. Let's sleep in. We don't have the luxury for sleep-ins. The withering is closing in around us. I heard it scratching at the windows last night. Oh, yes. Good heavens, so close. Well, it could have been a squirrel, but the withering encroaches? Regardless. It's jolly well time to wake them up. We have a big day ahead of us. Good morning, dearie. This is giving Beauty and the Beast vibes. Yes, good morning, apprentice. There is much to get started on if he looks like those things in Slime Rancher. I forgot what you call them. Let's give the poor dear time to freshen up, Coppertop. Just look at their hair. And my word, is that drool on their face? Oh yes, rather a lot in fact. Don't worry, dear. Take a few moments to yourself. We can talk when you're ready. Alright. Oh, neat. Okay. Alright, let me chill with this. 3 clicks. 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3. Nope. You know what? Good old classic. There you go. Alright. The voices? Oh, okay. Let's do it. Yeah, What am I looking at that's changing? Oh, freckles, okay. Glasses. Yes. That screams something. The good old fashioned. Here we go with this. Is there like white? That'd be funny. Pink. Perfect. Alright, guys. She's something. Oh, WSD made the character. This camera is super fast. Not enjoying it. Let's fix that. Alright, Will's live. And here we have it, a perfectly crafted world seed. The apex of the Everheart's alchemist art and our means of restoring the Evertree to good health again. Jolly good work creating the recipe from scratch, I say. There were some impressive alchemical misfires along the way. Mind you, remember the frogs, Coppertop? How could I forget? The taste still hasn't left my mouth. Anyway, now that the world seed is ready, all we need to do is plant it and wait until it sprouts. And if it doesn't, well, what's our plan? Panic? No, Coppertop. No, you're right. It's clearly going to work. If you'd like to have a chat before we go, perhaps over a lovely cup of tea, Coppertop and I are here for you. Tea's out, I'm afraid. We used the last of it in the world seed. Oh, well, we're still happy to chat. The withering. Nasty business, a blight on our fair Alaria. Yuck. The withering emerged from actually, we don't really know where it came from. There it was, though, the moment the song shattered, ready to fill in the gap with its awfulness. It consumed all of Alaria and drove the people out, and it's still there encroaching on our gardens. When I keep my calipers crossed that restoring the tree will drive it back. If you have any other questions, we're still happy to chat. World Seed. The World Seed is the culmination of all our effects, apprentice. You see, since the dawn of time, the Evertree has nurtured miniature garden words in its branches. When properly tended to, these bountiful worlds would bloom, scattering the seeds of creation, Mayora, across the cosmos. Alas, when the withering overtook the tree, the branch worlds were smothered, and so was the flow of Mayora. That's where the world tea comes in. Theoretically, it can grow a new world in the branches of the Evertree. Planting that seed and restoring the Evertree to good health is our top priority. Do you have any other questions? We're still happy to chat. I can't remember what I've clicked. Me? You want us to tell you about yourself? Well, alright. While you're a mere apprentice, ever hard alchemist, I can safely say you're the greatest alchemist in all of Lyria right now. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one. You're also the tallest alchemist in Lyria and the shortest. We've got charts to prove it. It's been so long since you first came to our lives, yada yada yada, determined. I vividly remember you telling us you wanted to make the Evertree better again. I seem to recall you added that the withering was gross and icky and needed to go. Yes, you said the same thing about peas. Well, I agree, peas are kinda nasty. But here we are today. We are the first alchemists in the age to crack the recipe for a world seed. To think the old alchemist said it was a myth. You sure showed them, apprentice. Any other question? Okay, Valeria. Valeria, lovely place once, very well reviewed. 9, 10 out of 10. It was a bustling place of industry and commerce. Commerce? All helped along by alchemy. I'd sit for hours listening to the noises. People going about their business, hurry scary, living their honest lives. It was lovely. It was, until it wasn't. It stopped being quite so lovely when the withering took root and consumed the land. Such destruction. Oh, it was awful. People fled the city in droves. We remained behind, of course. Someone had to try to fix things. Still, it was sad to see our friends leave. I know that it was especially hard on you, dear. But the work we're doing is important. We're going to make Elaria a home for everybody once again. Everyone. It's a lot. You know what? Our once magnificent Evertree. Such a pity you never got to see it in its prime. The whole world's hanging from its branches, each one bursting with life and Mayora. A cosmic miracle. I couldn't even imagine what your people thought when they first laid eyes on it. And for a time it flourished, grew ever more beautiful when your people began adding their voices to the song. Oh, that's when we came along. Evertree, the ever-hard alchemists became the tree's custodians, working to keep the tree healthy and maintaining harmony between the people and the land. We were very good at our job. Well, if you say so. We were, yes, until the song shattered. I mean, it sounds like you weren't very good. And then the Mayora dried up. Then the withering came, and the Evertree suffered, and here we are, all alone. Not alone, we have each other, Coppertop. And now we have a plan. Well, yes, the Song of Mayora, or the Song, as we tend to refer to it. The song resides in all living things, even if they cannot hear it. It is the harmony of the universe, the song of life, the song of creation. It's the song that calls everything into existence, you know. That includes you. It is a part of you. You were born with this song in your heart. Your people's connection to the song was unique, apprentice. They could feel the flow of Mayora in the universe. But now the song is silent, and we don't know why. Now I'm not one to toot my own horn. I don't even know how you'd start. Do you even have lips? He has a mouth. But the Everhard alchemists were indeed, still are, the finest of all the alchemy guild houses. We became the caretakers of the Evertree. We watched over it as it gave us shelter, life, and food. And we were always careful not to overstep our bounds, never to take more from the Evertree than it could produce. That quest for balance didn't make us popular. No, over time we went from guardians to outcasts. In fact, you were the last apprentice to walk through our doors. We celebrated your arrival. It had been so long between apprentices. Of course, by that stage, we'd been exiled to the outskirts of town. The people didn't want us around, so we moved here. And it's here that you've worked tirelessly, the last remaining Everhard alchemist, to find a way to push back the withering and restore the Evertree. Do you have any other questions? We're still happy to chat. Alchemy? Alchemy, eh? Now that's a vocation. The art of converting things to their base essences, transforming things into other things. In the old days, there were a lot of alchemy guilds in Lyria, creating all manners of wonders. It was very loud, lots of explosions. We're mostly past that now. Why, even Book and I are products of alchemy, you know? Alchemy helped Valeria prosper before the devastation, and I'm certain it will be alchemy that restores it again. While Miora is the building block of the natural world apprentice. It's what everything else is made of. Perhaps you could think of it like a seed, the seed of all creation. And the song is what scatters these seeds across the universe, forming new matter. And the Evertree is the source of it all. It was teeming with the stuff until it dried up, that is. But if your world seed works as we believe it will, the Miora will flow once again. Alright, splendid then. Let's get this world seed planet in the Evertree and send that nasty old withering packing. World seed, a seed that has the power to grow new worlds. Whatever your alchemist tools, dear. You need them to care for the budding world seed. What is that? A scythe, a hammer, some yellow stuff, a plunger, a watering can, the axe, a packet of seeds. Axe, unique tool, a handy tool designed for chopping wood. Mallet, a useful tool for hammering and smashing things. Sickle, a handy tool for cutting things. Watering can, a convenient tool for watering plants. Seed bag, a bag of alchemical. Alchemical. I can't. Alchemical. I can't say it now. Alchemical all seeds. A bag of alchemical all seeds. Speech bubble allows you to communicate with folks over long distances. Hey, there's a match 3 game on here. Press I to view your inventory while you're there. Why not you order the tools in your toolkit? Okay, well, so it is. Okay, let's just mix this around so I think it's good. Yeah, it looks good. Righto, world seed, check. Alchemist tools, check. Charming companions, check and check. I'd say it's time to head outside and plant that world seed. Alright, say less. Yeah, that's better. Oh yeah, she's kind of tall. Well. Oh no, the withering must have reached the valley. Are we doomed? I think we might be doomed. Will save us. Quickly, use your tools to clear a path to the door. Perhaps something can be done from the outside. If not, remember me like this. I panicked and shrieking. Look through your tools with the mouse. Oral pressing. Oh, okay, that's easy. I like that one better. Smashing, absolutely smashing. Yeah, looks good. Oh, that great wind creature. I thought the withering was upon us. Coppertop, be gentle. You know you start to froth when you get too agitated. How many times have I told it? How many times I ask you? The alchemy house is not a place to perch. Coppertop, you're being very rude. That creature has a name, you know. Oh yeah, it's about to get a name, that's for sure. Right, it's kind of blue looking and it has horns and wings, so obviously its name has to be Bubblegum. Besides, where else is Bubblegum going to land? Ha ha ha. The poor deer's roost has been overrun with the withering. Azuria, you may be able to coax Bubblegum down from the roof. Why don't you fetch the saddle from the perch just over there? You can always walk over to the saddle, but I recommend pressing space. Why walk when you can frolic? Oh, okay, that's cute. It's cute. Bubblegum is ready to fly. Press M to take to the skies and choose your destination. Alright. Oh, seed planter. It's cute, I like that. Here we are, the perfect little planter for you, world seed. Yeah, looks like a tree. This is terribly exciting. My pages are all aflutter. Yes, and I'm positively Evertree, Evertree. You know what? This is your moment, Azuria, where all your hard work pays off. Tuck the world seed into the planter and then stand back. Alright, say less. Quick. Did not stand back in the slide. You know she did. 100%. Realm of the Plentiful. It looks kind of the opposite, really. Behold, a world freshly sprouted. It looks kind of gross. I knew you had it in you, Azuria. Is it meant to be so mucky? Oh, shoot. It seems there's no escaping the destruction of the withering, even all the way up here. So it's a bit of a fixer-upper. It's nothing a little elbow grease can't cure. I'm afraid we used up the last of the elbow grease in the world seed recipe. What I mean is, between us and those trusty alchemist tools, Azuria has got this. Do you really think this mess can be turned around? Truly, I do. With a little care and attention from Azuria, this place will be as good as new. So basically, I do all the hard labor and y'all sit back. Alright. I'm gonna keep the withering grass around, equip that sickle of yours, and give it an extreme makeover. That's easy. That's what this little blue stuff. Mayora, moat of Mayora, the rawest material in the universe, something something creation block. You can put seeds from your seed bag in mounds, given enough time and frequent care, you end up with something wonderful and new. Alright, let me get all these. I gotta pick them all up, that's crazy. I want to get everything else first. Don't let me switch tools. All good. Grass? No. Alright, let's get the mallet. Nice. Okay, it's like, okay, well, it's pretty easy. I like how it sounds. I didn't really hope. Wow. Hold E or what? Oh, I gotta spam click E, okay. Calm weed, a common stinkweed, a toxic plant that pollutes the land around it. Alright. Verdant waste, a toxic plant that pollutes the world, land around it. All this loot, Fool's Gem, often mistaken for a higher value. These are relatively common. Plant some seeds. Are these seeds infinite? Yeah, watering can't give a parched plant a little pick me up. Splish blue, all full rejuvenation. Isn't nature lovely? It sure is. My knees could never. Alright, you keep playing around, buddy. That's everything. Let's start watering. Did I water it? Oh my gosh. It needs like a lot of water. Have to wait and see what this grows into. Repentance, good gardening requires plenty of patience and even more fertilizer. Let's just walk and hold it. Well, I watered something then. I'll have to backtrack. You're doing well. Press G and I'll guide you to your next spot in need of care. Yeah, obviously every other plant that I planted. Oh, they look like trees. Okay. So it's random. We got some bushes, some trees, some bone-looking things. Nice, 2 in 1. Haha. You're doing well. Press G and I'll guide you to the next spot in need of care. No, I won't. Because I know, because I see it. I want to change your name now. That's crazy. You did a fantastic job, Azuria. The world is looking much healthier than before. It's even starting to produce a small amount of Mayora. Yet something isn't right. Don't get Coppertop wrong, dear. I'm sure this world will be lovely in time. It's just that it isn't growing like it did before, when people were still connected to the song. When the heart alchemist cared for the Evertree and Mayora filled the air. Do you suppose that is why nothing's happening? When the connection to the song of Mayora was lost, the Evertree stopped growing? It is possible. Long ago, everything was in harmony. The people were happy and they cared for the world around them. The song was everywhere and the Evertree was magnificent. But now... I don't know what she's singing, that's crazy. Azuria, are you okay? Is something the matter, Azuria? Coppertop, shh. The song. Press F to sing. How? How is that possible? You found a way to reconnect with the song of Mayora? Oh, this is marvelous. This is better than marvelous. This is miraculous. Azuria, do you think you could do it again over there on those plants? I'm probably gonna do it. Warm alchemy accents. So I'm 100% gonna do it to every plant on this island. Guaranteed. Okay. Can I do 2 in 1? Oh, more time. That's wonderful. Again. Marvelous. When I try it on a plot over there. There's a crowd. Equip on a building to unlock 2 resident slots. Particularly where near apprentice. Oh, it's looking real pretty now, the island. Look at it. It's something. Oh, Azuria, this song is a part of you once more. How fantastic. Today has been truly remarkable, hasn't it? I bet it's a lot in your mind, Azuria. Why don't you come back down to the house for a chat and a good night's rest? Let's give Bubblegum a whistle when we're ready to return. So, I assume these need more time for me able to do anything. And there's nothing for me to do here, is what it looks like. Alright, Bubblegum. Can I change your name? I kind of want to. Okay, so the rare. Oh, okay. Hmm. I can rename it? Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. It's night. Just like the Evertree, your body needs time to recover each day. So when you're ready, return to the alchemy house for a good night's rest. That's cool. Alchemist Grotto. Azuria, welcome home. Apprentice, you did it. The world seed, it worked. Oh, but what about Azura reconnecting to the world, to the song? Wasn't that a sight to behold? Ooh, and Mayora. It started to flow again. More of a trickle, wouldn't you say? Why are you so negative? But it was something, which is better than nothing. It's all just so exciting. But what of you, apprentice? Today was a big day for you. Is there anything you want to discuss? The fact that even small amounts of Mayora still exist is fantastic. Without it, those plants would never have been able to grow and bloom. It also means that the Evertree is responding to your actions. The song, you found a way to reconnect to the song. I didn't think that was possible after it shattered. Yet somehow a shred of it remains, and you found a way to connect with it. World Seed. The World Seed is a marvel unto itself, isn't it? From the seed, entire new worlds, new ecosystems can form. If you just keep at it, I think more than just plants will return. Withering. It was quite surprising to see that the withering was affecting the world seeds. But did you see it? All that growth and new life pushed it back. And if we're seeing those effects happening with the Evertree, then it means that we do have a chance to drive back the withering. But Alaria is much bigger space in the worlds than the Evertree. Then we'll just have to find a way to bring back more harmony to Valeria. After a full day of garden-based activity, I dare say you could use a good night's worth of bed rest. Good night, dear. Tomorrow is another big day. She doesn't look very tired, she doesn't. Press the E near your bed when you're ready to sleep. Don't let the bed bugs bite. They're huge, you see. It's a baby photo. But I can't really see that. This is one of my favorites. You were so young. You would have been, what, 7, 9? Not even 1, Copper Top. Oh, yes, of course. What else can I interact with from here for a end episode for today? This? Oh. Okay. It's my very cluttered workbench. A messy desk is merely proof of your hard work and studies. As soon as it was clean, there'd be another 3 projects or maybe an exploding experiment to mess it up again. You certainly took to the fundamentals of alchemy, and you've never once stopped searching for a solution to the withering. Of course, I'm hurt. What are you talking about? If you never eat, you never have to do dishes. I mean, yeah? It's a bunch of drawings from when I was young. I'm particularly proud of your representation of me. Look at that smile. I remember you being quite critical of these at the time. Oh, artistically, they're terribly executed. Shoddy line work. But they're definitely endearing. I mean, you could have said that better. It's a family portrait. Oh my, look at us all. Would you look at that handsome beaker? Don't forget that adorable filigree. Ahem. Just know, Azuria, you've always been family to us. Even before you decided to become an Everheart alchemist. And we would have supported you whatever you wanted to do. However, we're glad you officially joined the guild. We'd be in a pickle without you. There's a bunch of baby items. Oh, it's your little Plinky. And look, it's that rattle that Coppertop made you. It certainly got more use as a chew toy than a rattle. Oh, you were such a sweet baby. I couldn't bring myself to throw anything out. Yep. Maybe I should do laundry. Sniff. Nah, it can get a few more days wear out of my clothes. Sleep. Oh, just look at her, sleeping so peacefully. And a well-earned sleep it is. The poor dear has shouldered a terrible burden. Alas, if only the other Everheart alchemist has stayed behind. It's fine, book. Look at the job Azuria did today. Didn't you see her smile when the plants began to bloom? I sure did. It's just that I want to make sure Azuria always feels supported. The book and covered up cheering squad will support Azuria all the way.
Oh.
Hello dear, isn't this exciting? In the space of a day, our lives suddenly became much busier. But to stay on top of these new projects, we're going to need somewhere handy to write everything down. Fortunately for us, I'm pretty useful to write things down, so I thought I'd lend a hand and help you keep track of your goals. Let me show you what I mean. I'll keep track of information about goals, quests, and districts for you. You can choose which section you'd like to explore with Q and E. Alright? Whenever a new goal pops up, I'll make a note of it with my pages, select a category with left click mouse, and browse envelopes with the mouse. If there are lots of items to explore, you can turn pages with Z and X. And as you finish each goal, I'll give you a lovely badge and some prizes. Who says productivity can't be fun, eh? Oh look, Azuria has completed a few goals already. Highlight the completed goals and press left click mouse to claim your reward, apprentice. Alright.
Oh.
Wallpaper. 3 then? Okay, so get a good night's sleep. Okay, essence. I guess we'll learn about that today. And yes. Receive bug net, receive fishing rod. Tintin rolled seed. Okay, huh. Oh, by the way, I noticed something kind of small and furry outside earlier. Not quite sure what it is. I hope it's not being rude. Small and furry. Have they truly come back? Azuria, you should go outside and check it out. Alright, just remember, slow movement, Azuria. You wouldn't want to scare that thing off when you open the door. Okay. Well, before I do that, I think that's the end of this episode. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed what we've played so far, and I'll probably come back to this. So, as always, I will catch you on the flip side.